You can call me Lonnie, she said. And you are? In that moment, I am ashamed to say that I forgot my name. Panicking, I said the most impressive thing I could think of. Pneumo-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. Footnote. Technically the longest word in the English language, or probably any language for that matter. It's a type of lung disease. That's your name? Ha ha, I laughed stupidly. No, I'm Feynman Sater. No, I'm Slyman Faker. No. Simon Fayter? Tessa's voice came booming out of a room at the end of the hall. Stop drooling and get your cowardly, contemptible, cat-brained, cross-wired cloven keister in here. Footnote. You have to admire her alliteration. I gotta go, I said, and managed to smile at her without drooling much at all. She smiled back, gave me a pitying look, and then thankfully left before my cheek started to burn. My keister is not cross-wired, I objected as I rounded the corner into the room at the end of the hall. It functions perfectly. Tessa, whom I had expected to find sick in bed or something, was levitating in the center of the room. At least, her top half was. Her waist was glued to a sheet of glass, apparently held in place by some sort of glowing blue goo glue. Although she was half the size she used to be, she was easily twice as angry as I'd ever seen her. Hi, Simon. Tessa, I stuttered. Where's the rest of you? Oh, that, she said. Kind of you to notice. Footnote. Word to the wise. If a girl ever gets so angry that she begins to alternate between polite kindness and unbridled rage, you'll probably begin to wonder if you are crossing a line. Look behind you, my friend. It's too late. Since you ask, I expect that it is either stuck in Roan's tomb or floating in a void of space-time somewhere in the future. Right. I spread my hands out, trying to pick up the pieces of my mess, which had clearly spiraled out of control. Tessa, I'm very sorry about this. Are you okay? You seem to be okay, though, right? I'm just peachy, Simon. The good news is my body isn't suffering from the amputation of my legs because technically my legs just don't exist yet. Oh, I said, staring at her waist stump. Good. On the downside, since the bottom half of my body is missing, my insides keep trying to join my outsides. Ah, that sounds ghastly, Simon. It's ghastly. It's also appalling, embarrassing, grisly, shameful, and relentlessly irritating. And it's all your fault. Tessa, whose magically levitating slab could move about, had backed me up against the wall and was leveling her finger at me. What were you thinking, trying to run out on us like that? Don't you know that running away from your problems doesn't solve anything? Don't you know that it just makes things worse? She pointed several times at her amputated midriff to illustrate her point. I didn't have a choice, I said. You always have a choice. I just wanted to save you, all of you. How's that working out so far, champ? Well, not great, but you can't save us all, Simon. We know that. That's life. We're along for the ride because we're prepared to die to see your mission accomplished. Don't let your cowardice rob us of our bravery or our dignity. I stared at her, speechless. Clearly, she had been working on this reprimand for a while. My eyes began to burn in the corners, which never meant anything good. It was as if she were voicing the thoughts of my own conscience, which, I realized, had been trying to convict me for some time. My ears began to itch again. Perfect, as if I needed another reminder of my failures. I left. I didn't say anything to her or anyone else. I just walked quietly down the hall and out the door. No doubt I would be back later, much later, when I could face her. I could do it later, just not now. Of course, this was the mentality that had got me into this predicament in the first place. But there you go. I slammed the door on my way out. That would show her. I am told that Drake, who had been hiding from Tessa's wrath storm in the room across the hall, went in to see her after I left and said,